Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's Arena time. Alright, new run here. Have been looking as much as usual at what classes I played recently, because of course I haven't played most of them in quite a while, thanks to Blackrock Mountains. We're just going to go Warlock.
The shadow.
Because Warlock. Also possibly daily quests. What a crappy first row. God damn it. I guess we'll take the Mana Addict. I'm not a big fan of Mana Addict, but nah. He's got more control over her than the Wraith, sort of. You suck. I am not fond of you at all. You just cost too much for what you do. That card hurts a lot. Brewmaster's pretty cool, though. Boy, this is a slow way to kill something. You're way too overpriced. I guess we're taking the Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Sheep is interesting. Not really as controllable as I'd like. I think I'll just go with the Farseer. On the safe side. Here's some stuff. Rather trade my Mana Addict for him, even though he's like common and she's rare. But I think we're taking Shadow Bolt because it kills something. And Soulfire, now that it's not 0 mana anymore, that card is also seeming pretty expensive. This is a rough row. What was with that crappy rares at the start? I got these hard rows to choose from. There are going to be fewer mechs in general relative to the total number of cards now. Not many fewer. I mean, the percentage of cards that was added by Blackrock Mountain is not that large. I love the Dark Bomb because it's just flexible. Yeah, it's less good than... People come all this, oh, it's like they got a crappy version of Frostbolt. It doesn't matter. It's functional and good. So I don't care about that. But we're going to take the Floating Watcher because he's such like an awesome arena card. You're lame, you're weird. Just take Ogre, who is very straightforward. He smashes. Smashes well. Wow, none of you are great for me here. Laser? I'm probably not going to get the type of Warlock stuff that generates a lot of imps or whatever. Deckhands, I'm not going to have any weapons. I could take the Deckhand just for curve, but I'm going to take the other guy just instead. Archer Creeper's okay. I think I'm going to take the Hellfire. I want to have that power to blow things up. Speaking of blowing things up, without all the mechs, this is nowhere near as good as like when I put it in my constructed deck. It is very strong though. It's a 3/5. If your opponent if you have no non-mech creatures, so like if this is going to be your only creature, you can do trades to engineer that. You can tell where that 2 damage is going to go a lot of the time. He's probably going to screw me a lot, but I know Implosion is good, but it's so expensive for the damage it deals. And yeah, you get those free imps, and they can be very good, but I'm going to take the Fell Cannon. I really like the card, even though it's going to be much less good here than I'm used to. Alchemist is very good. Void Terror, I don't have any combos for Void Terror, but it can still be pretty valuable. You know what, though? I think I'm going to take the Alchemist. He's just very flexible. And, again, I don't have the combos for the Void Terror, so it's not as tempting. You are weak ass. You are weak. You're strong. You fight pretty good. I want more Floating Watchers. And I think I'm going to take this guy for my mana curve, because right now my deck's coming out slower than I would like. Either of these guys would be okay for the curve. Let's take the Abusive Sergeant. It's nice and cheap. I haven't had to look at or think about these guys in the context of the arena very much. It's a 6/6 for 6, so he's never going to be like horrible. He's not very exciting if that's all you get. But some of the time, the thing is, he gives you more momentum when you're already winning, sort of. I mean, you could both be at 15 or less health, in which case you're desperate, but he can be pretty good. I think, like, I have some big things. I've got at least 3 expensive big minions. I think I'm better off with the Shield Master. Maybe a mistake, but who knows. Stop giving me corruptions. If these were power overwhelmings, I'd be taking them. You're no use, I guess. Flesh-Eating Ghoul. Cards are good, but I think the Bluegill Warrior. Again, I do need more like cheap minions. Sort of. This will help. I've passed up so many Soulfires. It's ridiculous. Having that many Soulfires isn't good though. You are crap. You are crap because I'm not going to play Murlocs in the arena. I guess the last expansion did add some Murlocs, so that it wasn't exactly fewer and fewer Murlocs, relatively speaking, for the arena, but still pretty bad. Mortal Coil is just 1 damage. I mean, it can be really handy. I'm probably better off with the Shattered Sun Cleric, but she's just I mean, they both kind of just do 1 damage, except you get a 3/2 out of the deal here, but she's got more conditions to make her work. I've got double mana addicts. I might actually just take the Mortal Coil on that flimsy logic. So I've got 2 floating watchers that I could get out with the Void Caller. Not a whole lot else. On the other hand, Murloc Raider, not very exciting. Rifleman, I hate on principle. So, why not? Another Hellfire. I like the idea of having more Hellfires, although I might need more guys. It does combo with the Watchers potentially too. I mean, they end up, as long as they have enough hit points to survive it, they end up only taking 1 damage as a net after their bonus. You were a good low-cost card then. Yeah, I could get the Rocketeer as a finisher, but I don't have the dragons for you. This guy would be pretty cool if I had dragons, but I think my total dragon count so far is 0, so yeah. Summoning Portal is interesting. Could be a little iffy, though. I think I'm going to go with the Ogre Magi. He's more straightforward. No weapons. I guess we're taking another Crummy Raptor. It'll help my mana curve. The cheap stuff. Shadow Bolt is pretty strong. Stormwind Knight is good in the arena. I think I'm going to take the Shadow Bolt, though. I want to be able to blow things up. And I should have a fair amount of blowing things upness in here now. I'm not going to have that many demons for this. I have like the Watcher and the Void Caller, but that's mostly it. Let's just go Rivercroc. Why not? Just put the pressure on. I like Voidwalker a lot, but I think we're going to take Force Tank Max because I'm starting to, I've filled in my 2-cost stuff more. I'm having a few more big minions. And this is the last card. You're not, you just tend to die before you can do much. I think I'm going to go Defender of Argus. And that is a deck. It's going to be interesting. It has a number of spells. It's got those stupid mana girls who, I mean, you can get extra value out of spells. Your spell's doing something and it's giving them +2 attack. You got 2 spells, they can hit for 5. But it is just a temporary bonus. I don't think it works out that favorably compared to just having a 2/3 minion a lot of the time. But, So I've got a whole bunch of 2-cost stuff. I have a whole bunch of 3- and 4-cost things that kill minions. Some of them are Hellfires. They'll kill all my minions too. I've got a solid core of about 4 big fat things to hopefully help finish. Although the Watchers take some maintenance. The Watchers aren't just a big fat thing. They take work to get them going. But unlike other big fat things, they do sort of heal if they live long enough. Do some damage, then gain more hit points. I guess we're keeping a starting hand. The starting hand is making me think this deck is mediocre. Because I'm not a huge fan of these guys. I mean, they can work out. Oh, mediocre hand is crazy mediocre. We're just gonna... I could start coining out like 3-cost after 3-cost after 3-cost, but I think I'm just gonna... I've got the 2s. I'm just gonna do that. Damn it. I was hoping he would put out something that I could do that to. But no. So now I've got the difficult choice. Do I waste my Bluegill Warrior just to have something out there? It can get killed by a 1/1 too easily. Play this to protect it, I guess, but... Or I could just draw a card. I guess I'm just going to draw a card. It's going to put me behind in terms of board control, though. Because he's going to do something. I don't know what, but it's going to be something. And I'm probably going to be sad that I did that. I don't want to waste him, though. Okay, so I can kill him with my Bluegill, which is, of course, not super exciting. But since he can kill any of the other things I can play, I guess I'll do that. Boy, we are not accomplishing much early on in this game. So, as I get more mana, I'm going to be able to pump out a lot of stuff. Taking a 1/1? Is his hand that slow? Craziness. Who do I want to play? I'm going to toss out this guy. I have a feeling he wants to Blessing of Kings this guy, or something. He can Blessing of Kings this guy, but they would be equal size then, so they'd trade. Which is probably not what he wants. I have a feeling that based on his lack of playing things in that other turn, I think that he's got some spells. I think this is going to mess with his mind a little bit, or function as some kind of a deterrent. Plus, he's 3/5. He's perfectly solid. Good thing to have out there. Okay. So he's probably looking to consecrate, which is not ideal. Now, I could play this guy, kill something, you get up to 3. That's really not that good. It's just not. I'm concerned that if I kill that guy with him, he's going to consecrate and kill him. It's not what I want. I think what I want to do is kill one of the little guys, because I'm thinking he probably has a consecrate. And I play this guy, so he could spend all that stuff and take him out, but the consecrate shouldn't kill this.
Sometimes
Okay, there's a lot of spell damage. He's only got 2 mana left, though. As a paladin, he's not going to be able to do a 2 mana damage spell. So I've got time to kill them, potentially. He is trying to, like, super consecrate me, though. So I think what we're going to do is Flesh-Eating Ghoul and kill both those guys. I'm going to waste this on him, because I want my guys to be big enough to survive the consecrate that I'm pretty sure he has. He doesn't have enough mana to do 2 consecrates yet. If he is sitting there with the consecrate in his hand, he's probably very annoyed at me right now. Okay. So here's the question, is how is he going to follow that up? He can just, like, kill through my stuff now. But they're both pretty big offensively. Like, this guy's only going to get to kill one of them. Oh, he's got something else? What is it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's mad at me. But he got to consecrate. He killed some stuff. What's up? That's not good. Interesting. I'm gonna make him huge. He can still keep growing. That's the funny thing. Okay, well, I'm going to attack him, see what happens. In case that's a get down. No, it would be pretty silly to have played that guy at that point in time, but you never know. I would have used this to heal one of them, but I guess I'm not doing that right now, so I'm going to... Well, I'm not going to bounce him, that's for sure. At 1/9, he's kind of awesome, because he can still grow back. I'm going to maybe draw a card first.
I wonder.
Yeah, could have done that before attacking, but we'll save that for another turn. Let's just get out her and him and call that a turn. They both have enough hit points to survive one consecrate, which is likely what he wants to do. I would not be surprised if he has a second consecrate in his hand. You know, those turns earlier when he was stalled and he couldn't do anything, maybe he has something bigger. Maybe he's got Avenging Wrath or whatever, or just a bunch of big minions, but it felt like he had 2 consecrates and that's why he wasn't doing anything, because I had no minions. Okay, cast that guy at normal size. Could be worse. Would have been funny to get my alchemist, use this guy to kill him. But, so I think the first thing, I don't have the spells to boost her up, so that's not going to do it. I could kill that with him, and that would get him buffed up. I don't know how well that's going to work out. Let's try that first off to see if it triggers a secret. Okay, okay. That was fine. Wanted to waste that thing anyway. Can't really kill this guy in any convenient manner. Let's draw a card, actually. River Croc. Okay. So I could play the River Croc and then Defender of Argus, the two of them. That would get this guy back up out of Consecrate range. I think that's my plan. As non-exciting as it seems. Yeah, you'd think I'd want the Defender on this guy, but I'm okay with him there. He can just annoy my opponent.
Engaging TC into
Oh, thank goodness.
Magic detected.
That could have been very bad. Oh, he's got the Divine Shield. He did grow this guy, but yeah, that's gonna be worth it for him for sure. I'm gonna have to trade way more stuff to get rid of that. And he's got this thing out there. Okay, now if I Hellfire, okay, attack with this guy, Hellfire, that'll kill almost every, yeah, that's pretty solid.
Into the breach!
So I just want to kill it with him, probably. Super Trog. Super Trog. Look, down in a cave.
Reporting for duty.
Is it a bird? Is it a dead bird? No, it's Super Trog! Ah, put them just out of range of Mortal Coil. How annoying. Nevertheless, I think what we're going to do, this guy... Oh, they're not out of range of Mortal Coil. Silly me! Boom. Nice. Yeah, let's do this.
Of course.
I'm actually going to save this in my hand because I'm concerned about more Consecrate edge. Although the Consecrate would make this guy grow somewhat. He may not have it. I can't, like, psychically tell all his cards. Much as I might try. Alright. So I was hoping to bounce this guy to heal him. Which I can still do, but I'm losing out on some significant attacking there. Oh, I guess I could hit that. And then bounce this guy, heal him.
Crush! No! Smash!
Oh. Well, I guess it doesn't matter then. Boom. Okay. If you can accurately predict what's in your opponent's hand, it gives you quite an edge. Even if I just knew one card, but that one card was very important. Playing around his Consecrate clearly gave me the edge in that game. I might have won anyway, but it wouldn't have been quite so, like, one-sided. But we'll see how this deck fares, and we'll see if I can get any big floating watcher action next time. Show some love to the like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Demonet Games for more Hearthstone Arena and other gaming videos.